Kane have against Blackman, but what is this? What? Uh-oh, JR. Looks like the big Valboski is in the house.
Good grief. Well, this should be edifying.
Oh, yeah.
Hello, ladies. You know something? The big Valboski is like your family dog. You know, he's loyal, he's obedient, and he comes when he's called.
You talking about Fido, JR?
And Val ended up getting disqualified.
Yikes!
Look out, big time splash there. That's gotta be all. And Vader had too much weight forward, and Val slid right out from under the Colorado Rocky Mountain Monster. But you gotta hand it to Val Venis. He's already back up on his feet, or trying to get there. And trying to hang in there, nose to nose, with a guy that outweighs him at least 150 pounds.
The weight advantage is tremendous in Vader's favor, but come on, Val, you gotta do something. No, not that.
Vader with a stiff shot from the left side. Hey, wait a minute. Well, there's a...
What's he doing down here?
Well, I think you can read Bradshaw's lips. He's not here to have a peaceful greeting with Vader. And I don't know what's happened between these two guys.
Whoa,
oh, my God, look at this. Here they come again. Destruction personified.
I am leaving now.
The Undertaker and Kane, there goes Bradshaw.
I don't blame him.
Well, Vader and Val.
Oh!
Vader's not going to back away, but that may cost him. Val's almost out of it. Look at Kane hammering Val Venis. Bradshaw backing away from this fight. And now the Undertaker is trying to dismantle Vader. Choke slam. Big time. Val Venis almost snapped in half.
Well, see, McMahon was right. These guys are a terror. They're terrorizing everybody now. Whoa, look out!
Oh, Val Venis head first, right over the top rope. And now the Undertaker and Kane.
No!
Look out here.
No!
Double choke slam.
Vader's history.
A double choke slam on Vader. And Kane and the Undertaker are like two rabid dogs that have been stuck with a sharp stick. Cameraman.
Irreplaceable. The big Valboski.
Stone Cold Steve Austin is not happy that he was summoned to be here by the owner of this company as we still await Mr. McMahon's announcement.
The master plan. The master plan is coming up. It will be unveiled right here tonight on Sunday Night Heat.
Well, I said hello to all of our fans out in California, the WWF in San Jose. A week from tomorrow, Monday, September the 14th, for Live Raw in the San Jose Arena. And then the next day in Sacramento. Raw is war at the Arco Arena in Sacramento on Tuesday, September the 15th. Tickets are going very, very rapidly for both those events. Of course, Raw coming soon to the world-famous Joe Louis Arena on Monday, September 28th. And in East Lansing, Michigan, on Tuesday, September 29th.
Hello, ladies. Make no bones about it. All of you ladies will be in Sunday Night Heat once you get a taste of the big Valboski.
That's there to the head.
Adilo is doing something with a turnbuckle pad. Well, he's removing it. That's what he's doing. Oh! And Val right into that exposed bolt. That may be enough.
Yeah!
And D'Lo Brown took a shortcut, but it did work, and he has defeated Val Venis.
Here's your winner, the World Wrestling Federation European Champion, D'Lo Brown.
Exactly right, Jack. D'Lo's taunting Val. Yeah, that's it. I'd be taunting him too.
I think that's Val's first loss, isn't it?
I do not know the win-loss record of Val Venis, but Val's not too happy about it. Oh, he's taking that chest protector off.
exposing D'Lo Brown. And now Val wants some retribution.
Oh, powerbomb!
Oh, Val is putting on D'Lo's chest protector. Don't tell me that Val is going to be... He's looking for that money shot with D'Lo's own chest protector.
Halfway across the ring. Yeah! How your ribs feel, D'Lo?
D'Lo Brown is hurting for certain. Mr. McMahon is what? Mr. McMahon is on his way out here to reveal the master plan.
Come on out, Pup. Master plan time.
And Monica.
Now that would be a pay-per-view main event.
Have you read that Ken Starr report?
I hadn't had time to
Oh,
read.
man. Hey, look at this. Speaking of that report.
That was a nice segue, King, as Val Venis has a sign of his own. You know, Val Venis and Dustin Runnels are way on the opposite ends of the page. They don't get along at all either. You got some interesting rivalries for whatever reason, and some of them are political or private.
Well, you know, obviously Dustin Runnels has his beliefs. I don't like to comment on heaven or hell because, quite frankly, JR, I got friends in both places. But I tell you one thing, Val Venis out there is not going to make Dustin Runnels happy.
Well, I'll tell you what, it's going to be a little bit of help for Stone Cold Steve Austin. Nice move by Dustin Runnels. A little bit of help for Austin at Breakdown. 2 weeks away, folks. Hamilton, Ontario, Canada, the site. On Sunday, September the 27th. Yes, Mr. McMahon's master plan revealed a triple threat match. But I think it's going to be more like a handicap match. Austin versus two men who are focused on him,
Just ask Mr. McMahon, the master plan man. Look at this. Ooh. Oh, you knocked the cameraman right off.
Dustin Runnels sent Vader for a little ride there. A short trip with a rough landing.
What is Val Venis trying to do out here?
Well, obviously distract Dustin Runnels, getting his head. Val Venis will take on Mark Merrow tomorrow night on Heat.
Watch it, Dustin.
Oh, my.
Man.
He starts at 7, 6 Central here on USA tomorrow night. That could be all. And that big old stinky Vader laying right on top of Dustin Runnels. That's got to be a tough situation to be in.
At first, he almost took Dustin's head off with that clothesline, that short, low clothesline. Look at this.
Vader has lost some pounds, and he's getting himself into better shape. Still got a few miles to travel before he gets there, but Val Venis making his presence felt here as far as Dustin Runnels is concerned. And now Dustin gamely fighting back with a clothesline of his own on this 400-pound mastodon.
Dustin's telling he is coming. Hello, ladies.
Dustin has taken his eye off the ball here in the form of Vader.
Oh, man. Can't do that. That's a big mistake.
Vader now manhandling Dustin back in the corner. Irish whip far side. And look at all that weight moving around. Vader with a clothesline. Down goes Dustin Runnels.
Uh-oh. You're in a precarious situation there. Vader, move it, Dustin.
Vader in a nasty mood here.
No.
Oh, Vader bomb.
Man.
And Vader with a very physical victory here over Dustin Runnels. And to Dustin's credit, he was a little bit distracted by the presence of Val Venis.
A little bit. A little bit. And now look, Val. He's gone. Man.
Hello, ladies.
I love this guy.
Big Balboski making his way out here. You know, had a chance to speak with Sable, and she said that her evening gown challenge is for tomorrow night on Raw. I'm just wondering if Jacqueline is going to accept it. Hopefully we'll find out here tonight. Certainly last night on a special edition of Raw, Shane, we got Dustin Runnels in a match with Vader, but look who shows up with his own sign.
Check it out, Val Venis. I have come. We've been answering that question. We're actually asking the question, who is he? From Dustin Runnels. Val comes in with the sign, and there's your answer.
Dustin told the King yesterday that whomever is coming sooner than later. Could happen tomorrow night. Live on Raw.
Hello. You know something? You can say all you want about McGuire. You can say all you want about Sosa. But believe me when I say, the Big Valboski has the most dangerous bat in the business.
Wait, ain't JR?
I'll take his word for it.
You think Val's knocked out more than 62?
I would expect so.
Thank you very much. You know a bit more there? Oh, we're on. Hey, JR, what's going on, buddy?
Well, not much. Just hanging out here, waiting on you to get ready.
I'm ready. How we look? Good?
Outstanding. Of course you look outstanding. Marvelous Mark Merrow and Miss Jacqueline have a very touchy-feely relationship, it would seem.
He looks marvelous.
They have really bonded. I wonder if Jacqueline is going to accept Sable's challenge for an evening gown match. Val making some eyes at Jacqueline. An evening gown match.
Well, she's not staring away.
Would take place tomorrow night live on Raw.
I wouldn't mind seeing that tomorrow night live. Not at all. Anything can happen L-I-V-E when you're live.
One of the easiest matches to officiate, certainly the evening gown match. It ends when someone has been stripped down to their undergarments.
Well, if the King was here, he'd be ranting and raving about bra and panties, bra and panties.
Yeah, King, he's easily motivated. Val Venis, what a well-conditioned son of a gun he is. And marvelous Mark Merrow.
Oh, nice move there, Val.
Val got a drop toe hold in there pretty quick. And there you see Dustin Runnels again.
He is coming back. I love Val's sign last week. I have come.
Val and Dustin just have a whole lot of philosophical differences. Much like Bill Clinton and Kenneth Starr. They're just on the same page.
Did you get through that whole report yet, JR?
No, I'm still working on it. Miss
Check out Jacqueline.
Jacqueline up on top here. Look out.
Oh, my.
Jacqueline has just mounted the Big Valboski.
Oh, my God. Val didn't know it was Jacqueline on his back.
Somebody was on his back. It happened to be
The
Jacqueline.
winner of this match, a result of a disqualification, Val Venis.
That was a quickie. That's a quickie for Val.
Well, I guess Val gets his hand up, but there's a disqualification here because of Jacqueline's interference. Michael Cole, what do you got for us?
Challenge from Sable, an evening gown match. Do you accept?
Sable, anytime, any place, baby.
He's gonna rip every piece of clothing Sable has off, and the marvelous one guarantees it.
Oh, Dustin from behind. Dustin creamed Val with that sign.
Dustin Runnels just assaulted Val Venis.
Oh, yeah, over the top.
And Dustin is not sparing the rod here.
Dustin, oh, nice. Nice move, Dustin.
Val dropped face first over those steel steps.
Well, Dustin obviously is fired up. Uh-oh. Could be going out to the tool shed.
Vengeance is mine, saith Dustin Runnels.
Nice shot. That's it, Dustin. Yeah. Get up, baby.
Dustin Runnels looks like the one possessed, and not an angelic possession.
Oh! Well, obviously, Val has hit a sore spot with Dustin.
Well, Dustin Runnels has just stepped over the line here.
Well, that's what you got to do here in the World Wrestling Federation. That's how you get noticed. That is how, quote unquote, you get over. Make a name for yourself. Impress the public. Good job, Dustin. Good job.
Dustin Runnels and Val Venis are developing quite a little rivalry here. Dustin Runnels.
Welcome to hell.
Welcome to what?
Take a look around here. World Wrestling Federation. Man, oh man, I'm telling you what. Stained with vulgar language, stained with aggression, and yes, stained with sex.
Is he talking about the Clint Starr report or what?
Val Venis, I told you he's coming. And when he gets here, you will repent. I promise you.
Hello, ladies.
Well, ask you shall receive there, Dustin, my boy.
Repent? Repent for what, Dustin? Because I work hard? Or is it because I play hard? And by the way, Dustin, speaking of work, let me introduce you to my latest video entitled The Preacher's Wife.
What? Preacher's wife.
Hello, Dustin. You know something? After you jumped me from behind last night, I was a little hurt. In fact, I even needed a little TLC. So after I got back to the hotel, I made a little phone call to the one person who could take my mind off all my aches and pains and make the big Valboski stand proud once again.
Oh my God.
And again.
It's his wife. It's Dustin's wife.
Oh my God.
I thought Dustin and his wife were trying to reconcile.
I guess getting on your knees, Dustin, runs in the family.
Oh my gosh.
Dustin Runnels is in shock. As are we. That was his wife, Terry.
And did you see what Val had in his hand? Was that one of those Bill Clinton cigars?
I don't know. Oh man,
Well, I think you can see Shamrock looking around. He's watching the entranceway. So is The Rock also looking around the arena. Undertaker and Kane are going to be in action. They know that they're here. And you can't think that Mankind doesn't realize that he shoved a sledgehammer in Kane's back. He's due for some payback. It's just a matter of time.
Strange alliance building here. The Rock, Shamrock, and Mankind as we get underway here. Dustin Runnels taking on Mankind.
And Dustin Runnels...
Hit him, Dustin!
What has got to be going through his head, Shane? He was attempting a reconciliation, we understand, with his wife, Terry, and then all of a sudden, you know, up pops the preacher's wife, Val Venis' latest flick, and there's Terry. Dustin has to be even as tormented as Mankind.
It's gonna hit him, Dustin. Jim, why is Dustin? That's twice now. Hit Mankind. Oh, there you go. You turn the other cheek, Jim Cornette. That's what happens. Mankind will nail you every single time.
Dustin, over the past few weeks, he's lost his focus. He's tormented. He's obviously not considering his business. He's considered his personal life, and Mankind has no such problem.
Well, Dustin Runnels better get over his problems with Val Venis, because 1 week from tonight, Jim Cornette, at Breakdown in your house, Dustin Runnels takes on the big Valboski, and watch out! Oh!
You see, Dustin wasn't even keeping his eyes on his opponent. He's not going to be able to get away with that next week at Breakdown, because if he does, Val Venis is not only going to have his wife, he's going to have Dustin Runnels as hide.
Mankind is relentless. Yo, what up, Pop? There you see Vince McMahon, the genius here in the World Wrestling Federation, with his new business associates.
probably going over some strategy for tonight's action. We're going to see Undertaker and Kane in action, but maybe they're talking about that triple threat match at Breakdown. You know the new stipulation that's been added. Oh, big right. The Undertaker and Kane are not going to be allowed to defeat each other. That means only one of two things can happen. Either Austin beats one of them, which is unlikely, or one of them beats Austin, which unfortunately looks very likely.
We're gonna see 1 week from tonight, and oh yeah! Oh man, Mankind nailed that double arm DDT, Jim Cornette.
And it looks like he's going for the mandible claw. If he gets this one on Dustin Runnels, it's gonna be over real quick.
Come on, Dustin. Come on, Dustin. Oh! That could be it. That could be it.
He's got that claw locked down, those fingers down the gullet.
You think those fingers taste like chicken?
Mankind.
I'd be afraid to say what those fingers taste like. I've never experienced it and don't want to, but Mankind wins the match, and it looks like The Rock and Shamrock are departing. They have done their job, and they've done it well. No Taker and Kane yet.
Welcome everyone again to Sunday Night Heat. I'm Shane McMahon alongside here with Jim Cornette, who is filling in for the illustrious Jim Ross, the irreplaceable Jim Ross. But Jim, let's get right into business tonight, because in a 6-man tag team matchup tonight, D-Generation X members Triple H, XPAC, and B.A. Billy Gunn take on the unusual tag team of Jeff Jarrett, Owen Hart, and the champion of Europe, D'Lo Brown.
That's exactly right. They say politics make strange bedfellows, so do bitter feelings. And both Jeff Jarrett and the Nation have bitter feelings with DX. We'll see what kind of partners that makes them.
And speaking of partners, my Pop's new business associates, The Undertaker and Kane, take on tonight DOA members 8-Ball and Skull.
That's right, and if any two men in the WWF can tackle the two towers of terror, it's the Twin Titans, Radin Titans.
DOA.
DOA.
Hello, ladies.
Yeah, hello, ladies.
Oh, man, you talk about rubbing salt in somebody's wounds. Dustin Runnels just suffers a hard-fought defeat, and then here comes his tormentor, the man who starred his wife in a very racy film, Shane.
Val Venis' co-star, Terry Runnels.
Hello, ladies.
Got a grate on Dustin's heart.
Who cares?
Dustin, life's got you a little bit down lately. Don't sweat it, pal, because you're not alone. I mean, your wife has been down as well.
Good night.
But you know something, Dustin? I'm a kind and charitable man, and I like to spread my good cheer wherever possible.
Just turn the other cheek there, Dustin, like you've always been doing.
Let me
Please.
raise your emotions to brand new heights and introduce you to my latest video entitled
Oh, no.
Oh, yes.
How Terry Got Her Groove. Hello, Dustin. I know how tough it must be to see your wife in bed with another man. In fact, I can only think of one thing that's harder.
Like the big Balboski.
Oh.
Oh, that man is... How can you laugh at something like that, Shane?
Hey.
How can you look at him?
And Dustin, if anybody knows how rock hard the big Balboski is, it's your wife.
Oh, man, well, I'll tell you what, I know what's in Dustin Runnels' heart, and I don't know about Val Venis. I don't know if he has a heart. But at Breakdown, 1 week from tonight, Val and Dustin are going to get it on, and Dustin's emotions may very well be released, Shane.
Well, we're going to find out 1 week from tonight. breakdown. Be awesome.
But up next,
Hello, ladies. Stay tuned, because you're not gonna wanna miss my latest video.
Oh man, I can't wait to see that clip.
Hello, ladies.
We're fired up. We're gonna see if the Rocket taking on, but Dustin Runnels has joined us here at ringside.
With a 20-minute time limit, making his way to the ring from Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing in at 242 pounds. Wow, Venis.
Well, Jim Cornette, we're sitting here and Dustin Runnels. I don't want to interrupt your prayer, but hello, Val Venis last week. I mean, he was totally dissing you last week.
That was uncalled for.
The preacher's wife, and now last night, a Sunday Night Heat, you had the second coming, his other new video. Now, what is going on personally with you?
Well, the reason I'm out here is to look in the eyes of a man who, I know for a fact, is going to burn straight in hell.
Dustin, I'm sorry, but how on earth can you sit here and that man just totally mocked you? I mean, he mocked you with your own wife. How can you sit there and be praying and sit here?
Because I'm a changed man.
Hello, ladies.
He'll get his.
You know something? Some men like their cigars dipped in a little brandy. But you know something? The president, like myself, like our cigars dipped in a little French liqueur. You know, la whiskey.
Well, enough is enough.
Burn in hell.
It's time for a change.
And his opponent from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, weighing in at 237 pounds, Nation member
Owen Hart, the sole survivor, the Blackheart. This is going to be Val Venis' biggest test, I think, since coming to the WWF against Owen Hart.
Dustin, what's going on here? Val Venis taking out Owen Hart. And again, I bring up the point. Why are you just sitting here? That man just took me. He totally disrespected you.
I know for a fact that man is going to burn in hell. I was there. I used to be there.
Dustin, I've got to ask you a question. I've known you since you were 18 years old. Now, I agree with some of the things you're saying. There are some people in the WWF going too far. But I think you're taking the wrong way to prove it. You're not exactly winning any friends. You need to stand up for yourself instead of jumping in from behind.
I think I'm doing a pretty good job there.
All the power to you. I wouldn't be able to do it. There's no way. I don't think there's anyone else in the world to be able to do that.
His time will come. It's very near. Very, very near. I know that.
Dustin, have you talked to Terry? Have you tried to, since this whole thing has happened, have you tried to communicate with her?
I mean,
You've still got...
For God's sake, we're still married. Everybody knows that, you know, but what he has done, what they have done is just committed flat-out adultery. And I'm, you know, it hurts me very deep inside.
But Dustin, you've got to think about, you've got a child in this situation.
Well, what am I supposed to do? What would you like me to do, Jim?
Have you communicated with her? Have you tried to talk to her? Have you seen what could possibly bring her to do something like this?
No, I haven't. She wouldn't talk to me right now.
And why is that? I mean, that's what we're trying to get down to.
We saw what happened.
She did two darn near pornographic films with that guy right there, Val Venis, who is 10 feet from you. That man, Val Venis, 10 feet from you, totally disrespected your family.
Well,
and you can sit there and turn the other cheek. I'd like you to explain that to me. I'd really like to learn that one.
Well, I don't think you need to mock the man for his beliefs.
I'm not mocking at all. I'm not mocking him at all.
But I do think that we need to have some kind of answer as to how this thing can be settled. And everybody out there that loves Val Venis and thinks he's so great, he's not innocent in this.
Why does everybody think he's so great?
Because the American public is perverted, Dustin.
The American public needs to change their attitude about the way they look at things.
I will agree with you on that.
This is hell right here. We are sitting in hell.
I'll agree with you as far as that goes. There's people in the WWF going too far. The average American belongs behind the fence, but I think that you need to go about proving these things and making changes in a different way.
I'm trying my best I can right now.
You need to do it in a different way. That's all I'm going to say.
No, here he goes.
Wait a minute, Dustin!
Oh, here we go. Dustin's in the ring. I guess Dustin's had enough.
Well, did you see that? He waited until Owen Hart had the advantage. He waited until Venis was flat on his back and couldn't defend himself.
Oh, and Dustin. Oh, backfire. Man.
Miscalculation on Dustin's part because Venis, he's got a little bit more fight in him than I think Dustin thought he had left.
Dustin's in a world of trouble now.
I tried to get Dustin to fight the guy, but I didn't mean to jump him from behind while he was fighting somebody else.
Turn the other cheek, Dustin.
Well,
turn the other cheek.
That's a little strong.
Dustin, Dustin, Dustin. You stuck your nose in my business, and just last week, you paid the price, all the while your wife reaped the benefits.
Oh, man. Well, that's strong, too. I don't know. Both these guys.
And you know something, Dustin? Every single solitary day this past week, I actually felt a little sympathy in my heart for you.
See, that was a compassionate guy.
And then you go and pull a stupid stunt like this.
It wasn't thought out too well.
Dustin, straight to hell! Have you ever witnessed your wife experiencing real orgasmic pleasures?
We need to get both these guys out of there.
Well then, let me introduce you to my latest video.
Oh yeah, we're gonna see another video. Yeah.
Entitled Something About Terry.
I can't keep these low-budget art films straight.
Dustin, don't take all this so personally. You know, I was considering a reconciliation, but I changed my mind. Let's just say Val is a much bigger man than you are.
Sorry, baby. The little kitty cat isn't under the covers. But don't worry, I'll keep on looking.
We'll take a chapter from Howard Stern's Private Parts movie, Blank Ludo.
And Dustin, just to let you know, I never did find that kitty cat. Oh, but oh man, your wife's vittles were so tender.